my name is Mrs. Bennett, and I just wanted to say you picked the best school to have your little preschooler start, and it is fabulous here at Messiah. I have to say, this is my 6th year here, and I couldn't have asked to be in a better place. And so because of that, and because here our philosophy is that we treat your children like our very own, you are in the right place. So welcome to our classroom. This classroom consists of both Tuesday and Thursday children, as well as Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so I just wanted you to take a look in our beautiful classroom. We are very lucky to be in the red room here, I have to say, because we have a beautiful patio outside, and we can go ahead and scope over there so you can kind of see. We do fun things like little picnics. Sometimes I will do red light, green light, all fun little things. We even do little insect hunts. So it's really a great place to be in this room. I did want to share our little philosophy here at Messiah. We are a developmental preschool, and what that means is we really try to have the children blossom where they are individually and developmentally ready as individuals. And what I mean by that is the way the classes are formed are by age. And so through all of our activities, whether it be art, whether it be cutting, writing, we try to utilize them at their fullest potential without any pressure at all along with that. And so with that, we use things like fine motor skills, which would be like holding a pencil, or we use also the philosophy of large motor skills, and that would be something like bouncing a ball, which would be out on the playground. We do fun things like beanbag toss and scarves and all different things here. So here at Messiah, it is a perfect balance of Christian values. We do little puppet shows for them. We do chapel, as well as, again, using all the different skills to help them in their growth to the next stage, again, with no pressure. So I have to say I'm so excited to be here, and I wanted to share just a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Carolina Bennett. As I said, this is my 6th year here at Messiah. I have 3 children. They are a little bit older, and so I've already been through this stage, and I just love it. I can't tell you how much I just love being around them and just seeing them blossom to their full potential and being just a small part of that. My philosophy is no pressure, but love and a caring environment. And I just want them to blossom at their fullest. So I wanted to go over a few things with you. So the way we are doing it this year with COVID, it's a little different than we've done it in the past. Usually you go through the front doors here, but now with COVID, we have it a little bit different. So again, over here, if we move over to the patio doors, we are going to, every morning at 8:45 to 12:50, those are our hours here for our preschool in the red room, in my class specifically. We do have different times depending on which classroom you have. We will have a sign-in cabinet right here for you with their cubbies. And their cubbies, for example, will be marked, for example, with this one. And so some of them you may see have 2 different children on them. That's because one will be for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, one will be for Tuesday, Thursday. And you can go ahead and put all of their items in their cubbies. So you just want to look for that. And again, in the morning and when you come to pick them up, this will be in there, and so you will know it will not change. It will always be the same cubby for them, and they will get used to that. And what we do is we show their picture as well as their name so they can relate to it and start to really understand which one is theirs and recognize their names. And so you can see here, this again is going to be outside. And what we do ask is they can this year bring a lunchbox. For snack, I would appreciate if you can have a separate bag. Again, lunchbox is fine for lunch, but a paper bag labeled snack would be very much appreciated for snack, that they can easily come and pick up themselves for snack. That would be wonderful, and that would be disposable. You are allowed to bring a water bottle, but we ask that it be 6 inches tall, because if it is taller, it will go sideways and it will drip. So that'll be perfect for them during the day. They can come and drink water, whatever they would like to do. If they don't have it, that's perfectly fine. I will provide them with little paper cups, and they can go ahead and get water anytime they would like. So, so again, here it is. We do ask that when you do come, you're going to sign in and you're going to sign out. It's very important that you do this, because the school can be fined if you do not do that. We also ask that you pick them up promptly on time, because within 5 minutes of being late, you can be charged. And let's see here. Here is the dirty and the clean containers, and we are really trying to be as clean as possible during these difficult times. And so we make sure that everything is sanitized, so when you are taking a pen, that it is clean, and when it is put into the dirty container, we do sanitize that. So yeah, and then what I'm going to do, every teacher does it a little different. I like to have on my board here what we are going to be doing during the week, and so that will be there for you to look over. And I will also have that in my newsletter. You will be getting a newsletter at the beginning of every month, and it will be explaining what we will be doing for that month. We do have these little papers here, which are the parent-teacher communication forms, and if you ever have a question, please feel free. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And on my newsletter, I will be providing my email as well, and you can actually find that on our website as well. So I just wanted to show you here. This is our learning corner, and the way that I like to do it, as you can see, it's very colorful, but I really like for them to be able to see everything together, because what I like to do is I like to pick a helper of the day, and they will come and they get to hold one of these fun things here, and they will not only be able to help, as you can see here, with the Pledge of Allegiance, which is very, very important. They will also be able to go over the colors. We do something here called Zoo Phonics, and that's really fun because it's not only music, we go over letters, we go over the pronunciation, and that's a reflection of the Zoo Phonics philosophy, which is a big help in trying to help them learn their letters, which we do here as well. We will always go over the author and the illustrator, the shapes, let's see here. And we always have a Bible verse that will change every month, as well as our letters. We do go over sight words. At this age, they are a little young, but we make sure that we're still going over them, and the older they get, obviously the better they will get at it, especially for the next stage in the next year of development. But again, we do shapes and numbers. We also do weather. So every day your child will take turns the helper of the day, and they will be able to help with weather, as well as our calendar. And in our calendar, we will talk about what day it is today, yesterday, tomorrow, and what month in year. And so everything we do is every single day. It's a reflection of just all the important things that we feel that they should be learning. Let's see here. If you can follow me, we are going to be showing you our classroom here. Here is their reading corner, and here I'm a big philosopher, and I feel it's very important for good manners, so that those are there for them to look at. Here we have our safe spot, and our safe spot is very important because sometimes, especially being young, they've never been at school before, they need that just, maybe that little time to themselves, just to settle down, feel safe, whatever it may be. And we here want them to feel loved and cared for and supported to the best of our ability. And so this is a little area that if they need that time to just settle down and you know, just have that little time for them, we allow them to do that. So we, again, want to make sure they have that time if needed. So if you look around here, we have our dollhouse, we have our birthday months, and I will be giving more information in our newsletter as well. We will be celebrating all our fun birthday months. I know some of our kiddos have birthdays in the summer. I will make sure that those are celebrated as well, because we want to make sure each child is loved and appreciated, you know, especially on this fun day. It's their birthday. We want them to just have that fun experience. And so we do crowns, and we do a little birthday dance, and it's a great day, I promise. They will come home with a big smile on their face. Here is our dramatic play and area. And the way it works is, with COVID, everything is just changing. This year we are going to transition 3 different times during the year. So right now, specifically, we have our veterinarian clinic, and I will be putting more things out here. And then we will be transitioning to a little kitchen area, and it's so much fun. The kids just love it. They have a little dining room, and they really get to explore house at its funnest. And then we have the just luxury of being able to have a castle this time. So each room here has different fun things that we transition, and in a normal year we actually change it out once a month. But this time we're going to be doing it 3 times in a year, so they will still have a lot of fun and be able to, you know, experience dramatic play at its finest. Because here at Messiah, we really feel that play is a huge part of their learning. They learn social skills, they learn how to communicate. There's so many different fun philosophies that have proven that children, especially through play, it's so important. They learn so many different things. And as a teacher, I step in if I see that maybe they need just a little bit of guidance in how to say something, how to ask for something. And so that's why preschool is just an amazing place to be. It's not just academic, it's not just social. There's so many different aspects that will help your child move on to the next level in their development. So here we have our Welcome New Friends board, and I will be changing this out every few weeks. And so right now we have all of our new friends up here, and I will be putting their fun artwork. And then here is another one of our philosophies here at Messiah. I am smart, I am strong, I am kind, I am loved, I am a child of God. And so we want to really make sure that they feel loved here, and they know that God loves them here at Messiah as well. So here is our Look Who's There board, and every morning, I'm going to show you right over here, they will be able to find their name every morning, and they will start recognizing it. We do start out with just the first name, and then later on in the year, I will make sure that they have their last name as well, so they can recognize that. Let's see here. Sometimes if I feel they are developmentally ready, we will actually be putting their birth date as well. So it just depends. I take it class by class, child by child, and we never want any of the children to feel less than the others. So we just want to make sure, again, it's a positive, no stress environment. But what they will do is every morning they will find their name, and they will come and put that on there. And it's really fun because then they can see who is here, and it's just a way to say, look, I'm here, I'm gonna have a lot of fun today. And they can count as well to make sure all their friends are here. So let's see here. I just want to make sure you get all the information. It's a little different than coming to back to school night. I'm sure you can understand. The way that we're doing it now with COVID is we have more tables because we need to have the children separated a little bit just for safety issues. Again, safety is our biggest priority here at Messiah. And so we tape off the tables so they have their own little section, and that is for eating as well as coloring and just being able to have their own safe area. What we ask is when they do come in, if they could please come in and wash their hands. When they do first come into school, we would appreciate that very much. And we do that again right before they're going to be eating, right before they, right when they come out from playtime, to make sure they are clean. This year it's a little different. We're asking everyone to wear masks the whole time in the classroom, and out on the playground, they are allowed to take them off. Unless a parent has stated otherwise, I will make sure that I abide by what you would like us to do here. And please know that all of the staff, we will be wearing masks the whole time. Disinfecting things is a huge thing here. Cleanliness is a huge thing. So just even helping with food, we make sure we wear gloves. Between myself and the aide, I think we wash our hands every 5 minutes all day. So please know that your child's best interest, health, happiness, safety, everything together is our biggest priority here. Let's see here. Okay, I did want to show these. So this is a way for them to recognize their name. And so I will be putting these out in different seats so they actually look for their name. Early on, they can recognize again their picture just like their cubby. And these will be put out like this. So for snack and for lunch, they can actually recognize their name as well as their picture. And that is another way of just being able to learn. Let's see here. Okay, the first month we are going to be putting name tags on them. And this is just a safety because we not only want the teachers to recognize your child, but we also want all the aides, anyone who is helping out on the playground, to really get to know your child. So as they come in, I will make sure that I will safely pin that on the back. I can't put it on the front because they will touch it. So please be careful with wearing clothes that you don't want to get dirty, pinned, you know, whatever you would like. Again, this is preschool, but I always like to let parents know ahead of time. Okay, here at Messiah, we do have something called ouch reports. And so this is very important because we want to make sure that for whatever, you know, whatever happens, if so-and-so bumps their head or they skin their knee maybe on the bikes outside, you are aware of it. If it's a head injury, we take that very seriously. We make sure that they are taken to the office to Mrs. Swanson and Mrs. Johnson to make sure that we do look them over. But other than that, and including that, we always make sure we fill out an ouch report, and you will get a copy of that, and we keep another one in our file. Whether it be something small or big, we just like to you know, make sure we're doing what we're supposed to from our end. And if you ever have any questions about that, please feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to help you with that. If you, again, just to backtrack, if you would ever like to talk with me and it's at the end of the day, if I'm still helping children leave, you have two choices. You can again fill out the paperwork. You can, well actually three. You can email me, or if you'd like, you can just wait for all the children to be picked up and then I can speak with you then. Okay, let's see, looking around, everything's gonna change in here a little bit as far as the boards, because the more that they have art, the more I really love to put that up. And you will be getting all of those things as well as pictures, you know, of your kiddos and everything we are doing here. And let's see here, okay, here we go. We have different prayers. And don't be surprised if you will be at a restaurant and all of a sudden your little one says, "Can I say the prayer?" And they start singing, you know, either the pirate prayer, the TikTok. There's all different ones here. So that's something really fun that we like to do right before we eat here. Let me show you, this is our parent board with all of our helpful information. Sadly, you are not allowed this year because of COVID. I'm hoping it changes, but you know, that way you can come in and see things. But again, I will make sure you get this in your newsletter, so you have all that information ahead of time. Here we have all of our fun little things that'll help utilize all of the small motor skills as well the fine motor skills, such as doing alphabet blocks. They're recognizing the letters and they match that with the keys. They can do different building things, whether it be a car building. They have to recognize what the pattern is. And so the more they look at it, they can go ahead and figure that one out. We have dominoes with numbers. We have other little building set blocks, and those help again with fine motor skills. It helps them recognize colors as well as build them and utilize their imagination. And so let me show you the bathroom because this is really important. What we do here between my class and Mrs. Hawkinson, who is next door, is, and please feel free to come in. You can see we have 2 bathrooms, or 2 toilets, and what we do is we have them go right away when they first come in the classroom, and then we have them go one more time as a group right before they go out to play. And then of course if they have to go during the day, they're always welcome to ask. Here at Messiah, again, we have no pressure. You know, it can be a scary thing coming into the bathroom and all of a sudden there's someone else in here, but we really try to make it really positive for them. Again, there's no pressure. I know I keep saying that, but it's something that I really want to emphasize here. We meet each child where they are developmentally and help them grow to their fullest potential that way. You can see here there's little sinks and we help them wash their hands as well. And we do boys together as well as girls. So, sorry, it was a little loud in there with the fan, I know. Okay, I did want to mention also that here, going back to safety, we do little drills, and sadly now with just the way society is, you know, sometimes that scary thought of intruders is something realistically we need to go over. So we try to make it as you know, less scary and we try to really make sure that the children get the information that they need, that they're comfortable, and we try to do it in a way that's not scary, but just in a loving but informative and caring way. So for instance, if God forbid there is an intruder who comes in, we make sure that we have a closet here, and let me show you. I would go ahead and take this backpack. It has all of the children's personal information in here, so I make sure that I have that with me if I need to contact anyone. We have Dum Dum lollipops as well as a flashlight in here. And so what we say is, and we do practice this ahead of time, this is a drill we practice, but we say, okay everyone, bats in the cave, bats in the cave, and I do a little fun little book, so it makes it so they can relate to it, and it's not as scary to them. And so what happens is we go into the closet, we make sure that we turn off all the lights. I have my flashlight. Again, I have all their personal comfort bags in here, and we try to make it in kind of like a fun game so they're not as scared, but it's important to do it just as a safety precaution. Another thing here in California that we really have to be aware of are earthquakes. And so as you can see here, the table, we do something that's called rabbits in the hole. And so I read a story, the children can relate to it, but the children will pretend they're rabbits, and we say, rabbits in the hole, rabbits in the hole. And we show them how to get underneath the table and cover up and make sure they are safe. And so that's something else that we do. We also do a fire drill, and what we do is if there is a fire, we have an alarm that goes off, and again, we practice this ahead of time. They will line up right here, and this is the same way we will be going out to the playground every day. But what'll happen is we will line up here, and I will make sure, and we're constantly counting here to make sure that we have all of the children. I have 12 children in each class, so I make sure that I always have 12 children counted. But what we do is we walk out here, and you can see we have a gate over here, and all of the children on this side of the church, this side of the preschool, will go ahead and line up out here. We will have the director come out there. We all do a final head count, and when it's safe to come in, we very carefully come back into our classroom. So safety, again, is something that's really important here, and we want to make sure that you as parents know that your children are safe here, that safety is something that's important, cleanliness is important. I'm trying to make sure that I hit all of the areas. Yeah, I think I did. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me. Again, all of the information will be in the newsletter. And I just wanted to finish this by saying that I feel so blessed to have your little one in my class this year. We are going to have so much fun. We are not only going to be learning, we are going to be laughing, and most importantly, they are going to feel even just more loved. Just the moon is the highest here at Messiah. So please know that you picked the right school, and if there's anything else, please feel free to contact me. We're a team, and I want you to know that we are here for you. So whatever you need, we are here. So thank you again. My name is Mrs. Bennett, and thank you for allowing me to be a small part of your child's glorious adventure. And I will talk to you soon. Welcome. I can't wait to meet everyone and see everyone. Okay.